So I'd just like to know, in this day and age that we live in, how do you navigate being open about your pain, about your past, about your transformation, especially in a world that often, rewards perfection over honesty?
I don't know if there's any calculated efforts behind it. I think it's always just kind of been who I am. I find I can only live my life as one person. I'm sure you have people in your life where you meet them and they're different with their parents than they are with their friends. They're different with their colleagues. I find that extremely exhausting to have to wear different masks and be different people. So I've always, much to my detriment at times, I've always just kind of been one person, and that is honest. And I find a lot of people hold a lot of pain and problems because they're so scared to be the person they're meant to be. And the number one regret of the dying when they interview them is lived a life that wasn't true to me. I lived a life
Mm,
for other people. And
mm,
so I don't really care that much about what comes out of it. I think if you're just yourself, then eventually certain people will fall out of your life and it's meant to be. And then other people will come into your life. But the people that eventually where you end up with them, they love you for who you are and you don't have to be fake around them or wear a mask or any of
mm,
that.
mm,
So my whole default state is like, I'll just be who I am and I'll see who shows up and I'll see who leaves, romantically, platonically, whatever it is.
mm,
That's all meant to be. And also, I think there's not just I don't just want to make music. I think my secondary mission on earth, and I'm pretty clear about it, and I've received it through meditation, is I'm here to raise people's consciousness, but I'm also here to teach them resilience.
mm,
There are many times in my life, friends leaving, my dad leaving, being sick. There's many times in my life where I could have given up. I could have succumbed to an addiction. I could have gone down dark paths, but I think the fact that I didn't give up and I went out there and I still made a lot of my dreams happen,
mm.
I hope that in some ways that could inspire a person to think that they could do it too.
Yeah, I
And I'm
believe
here
in
to
you.
say, you can.
Mm,
I don't believe in buying into victimhood anymore for people. I don't believe in telling them that because of X, Y, and Z, they can't do it. I think
mm.
once you start doing that, you're in trouble. And so I tell people, hey, I can only speak about my own experience, but I've gone through all this stuff and I'm still standing and happier than I was 5 years ago.
Mm,
So I'm kind of clear about my mission on earth. I'm kind of clear about why I came here. And I don't want anyone to like follow me or be interested in my path if at the same time they want me to be something else. A lot of people in life, they want you to be what they need for them,
mm,
and they try to mold you into something that's palatable for them. And you'll see that with celebrities sometimes is people will say, I really like her music, but like I don't like, this, and she's doing this, and I try to like her music, but it's like, well, the music's separate. And this parasocial relationship you have with, say, women with Taylor Swift, it's like, it's not about you. It's not about, they get to be whoever they want, and it's about the way you can't force people to need to be what you need to be. And so all we can do is stand in who we are and our truth, and we can just be what feels natural to us on a daily basis. And it's so freeing and liberating. And my friend will say, oh, this person doesn't like you. I'm like, cool. I mean, I'm untouched by it.
mm,
Because am I supposed to hear that and then start to alter my behavior and alter the person that I am and
mm,
what's at my core? No, because this person loves me, and that's fine. And that's that's life. So I like being this way. I like inadvertently getting into problems, but I feel free. I feel liberated. And I've been this way, honestly, since I was like very young.